First world problems are coming to reality TV stars, apparently. Reality TV and a star. I don't know that those two words go together. Influencer, I don't even know what denotes an influencer. If you know, let me know down below because I the hell don't. But this one's got a mega first world problem. It seems the landlord in their ritzy suburb that they live in, Sydney, has put the rent up. They can't afford the rent increase. And so they've had to move. Now, doesn't say they're moving out of that ritzy suburb. I'm going to show you this rents in that price because let's just get into this because when I see first world problem things like this, sometimes I just got to say something about it. $400 a week rent increase and she lives in Vaucluse. As soon as I saw that, I just shook my head and went, first world damn problems. Now, I'm not negating the rent crisis that's going on in the city of Sydney right now, where there could be 100 or 200 people lined up for every open house rental. I'm not negating that. But this has first world problems written all over it because I'm going to show you in a minute. So anyway, you got to love Aussies. She posts that shit up. And then on cue, the Aussies aren't all pandering to her going, oh, poor Diddums, you know, we'll help you. Here's a few bucks from us. I know. They're saying things like maybe she should get a job, a real job. Feed full of designer bags. If she's rich, then she can't afford the rent. I'm confused by influencers who flaunt going on holidays in their Dior bags complaining about rent increases. I thought it'd be a breeze for them to pay, but I guess even 100,000 followers doesn't mean money. And of course, this is her view apparently out of the kitchen window. I don't think you could see that from the lounge room, but I don't know. Anyway, so what did she say? I'm not moving out because I wanted, but my owner never fixed anything in the place and then tried to put the rent up by $400 a week, so it was a hard no for me. The only good thing about this place was the view. Okay, folks, let me tell you about a view. Just in case you're considering it ever in your life about buying a view. What happens with a view is after 5 minutes, figuratively speaking, after 5 minutes, it becomes part of the furniture. You don't notice it anymore. The curtains get closed. That's the end of your view. The dishwasher was broken. I don't even own a dishwasher. This is my dishwasher. Fly screens were broken. $20 fix from Bunnings. Go to Bunnings. Take the damn thing out. Go to Bunnings and ask the guy how to fix it and what you need. He'll tell you. Top lock on the door was broken. Oven had no symbols on the dial for temperature. Now tell me, does this look like anyone that would cook using an oven? Does this look like anyone that would cook using an oven? No, I don't think so. I think it's eat out all the time or microwave myself. It was actually horrible, but served the purpose in my life. Wow, I can't believe her oven had no symbols. Pure torture. She could live out west within her means. Not many people, even without this inflation, could afford Vaucluse. Now, we're going to have a look at Vaucluse, but before we do, this is her new place. Apparently, this is a $400 coffee table and an $800 mirror. Because, you know, normal people have $400 coffee tables and $800 mirrors in their lounge room. And then they put books on coffee tables and put a bunch of shit on the books so that you can't read the book because you'd have to get the stuff off the book to read it. And that's too much hassle, so you're not going to bother. So anyway, I thought, let's have a look at Vaucluse. Let's have a look at the rents. What are the rents for now? Well, look, 1-bedroom apartment, $575 a week. I think that's pricey. 2 bedrooms or 1 bedroom, $650 a week. Yeah, that's definitely pricey. But yeah, look, her rent was going to go up to $11.50, which means she was already paying $750 a week. So these things are available. They're cheap. Fuck off, they're cheap. $700 a week for this 2-bedroom. $700 a week for that 1-bedroom. Look at that. That's glorious. You'd pay $700 a week for that, wouldn't you? No fucking way would you pay $700 a week for that. $750 a week? Must be desperate to live in that place. $795 a week. $950 a week. $1,000 a week. Yeah, look. See, people aren't affording that. So I thought, well, that's Vaucluse. Maybe something cheaper, a different suburb of Sydney might be right up her alley. So how about Mount Druitt? What do you think, people of Sydney? Do you think Mount Druitt might be right up her alley? Nothing wrong with Mount Druitt. It's in metropolitan Sydney. It's just a little bit out west, that's all. $300 a week rent. Look at that. I'm sure she could live there just quite fine. $200 a week rent. That'd be fine. Sorry, 300, but 2 bedrooms. 310 there. Another 310. That looks quite decent to me. 330 in that complex. Look, she's even got a balcony on these ones. 340. That looks like a decent view out over the garage. 340 there. They've probably got a view straight into the other people's balconies. No one's using these balconies anyway. They use them to dry clothes and things. 350 a week for this one. Look at this. It's even got fake wood floors. 380 a week. What's wrong with that? That looks decent. You saw that 2-bedroom, that 1-bedroom thing, whatever the fuck that was in Vaucluse for over $700 a week with 2 single beds in it. Looked like a heap of garbage. What's wrong with this? Why don't she move here? Why does she move here? Because she's an uppity snob. That's why she doesn't want to move there. She wants to bitch and moan about having a first world problem, about having to move out of a high-priced, ritzy suburb because the landlord put the rent up. Doesn't mesh with her look at me lifestyle. Aren't I wonderful? Everything's perfect. Influencer, whatever the fuck that even means. So there you go, folks. Even the influencers, like, you know what? Look, if you can come up with a different name for these people, please do let me know down below, because influencer just grinds my grits. Just grinds me. Just grinds me. They're not influencers. They're just a bunch of narcissistic fuckheads. But YouTube won't appreciate it if I just keep calling them narcissistic fuckheads all the time. So, I mean, I could just call them narcissists. I think that might be just narcs. I'll just call them narcs. A bunch of narcs. That's it. So some narc's got a first world problem. Who cares?